Do not let prejudice lock the door to learning languages. Did you know that everyone is a natural language genius? It may sound hard to believe, but it's true. A newborn can learn their mother tongue pretty naturally and quickly in some cases, showing that within us lies the ability to master any language. For me, learning a foreign language only feels overwhelming when you're influenced by misconceptions that leads you to give up easily. For example, I usually see a lot of learners say that they don't have a knack for learning languages, or like they are implying that natural talent is something that they lack, and that is why they cannot succeed. It's just some sort of an excuse. And I often see learners comparing themselves to others when they see somebody better than them at languages or being good at languages. They just be like, oh, they must have some kind of special talent. And then they start comparing themselves to them and just saying that they have some sort of natural ability. But what a lot of people fail to admit is that natural ability is one in a lot of factors that decide whether a person succeeds or not. Of course, talent may help people to learn faster and easier, but what truly determines success is persistence, grit, a good learning environment, and the right studying method, and so many other factors. I remember a very relevant and my favorite quote when it comes to things like this by Tim Notka is that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And I think another thing to add, that another thing that makes English a very hated thing by some people is that they see it as a race. A lot of learners focus on learning just to achieve certain levels in English or certain certificates, but what they're forgetting here is that everybody learns at their own speed, and we should try to we should not compare ourselves with others. Of course, those certificates, those English levels can act as a thing for you to see where you need improving, your strengths, and what you need to maintain. But you shouldn't use it as a ruler in order to measure your English level and to compare it with others and feel insecure, blah blah blah. It should just be a thing for you to try and look at it and reflect on yourself and improve. And I think it's just a very small part of the learning process. And what's more important here is that you're able to use language in order to communicate, explore cultures, and broaden your horizon. Use language to serve its own goals. I think the most important thing here is for us to change the way we feel and we view language. I was a person who was really competitive about my language learning. I wanted myself to get good grades in that exam. I wanted myself to win that competition, get that certificate, blah blah blah. And it eventually comes to a point where I don't feel any joy in learning languages anymore. And I just realized that the whole point of learning languages is to communicate, is to explore cultures, it is to broaden our horizon. And of course, it doesn't mean that I don't join in any competitions anymore, but I don't take that as a thing that I need to achieve, a thing that I need to win, a thing that I need to be over competitive about. No. I see that as experiences for me to, just to have experiences, to have fun, and to gain more soft skills. So if you what's more important? This is a long journey, and those achievements is just one in a lot of points in that journey. And I think you should give yourself freedom and space in order for yourself to experience and explore and actually feel the beauty of a language, instead of seeing it as something that we need to put pressure on. And thus, I think you should try to find joy in the learning process, like watching your favorite movies. You can watch it with subtitles if you want, if you're not so confident in your listening skills, or trying to listen to English songs and remember their lyrics, or just read books and start with easy ones and gradually increasing the difficulty. Do not try to be competitive. Don't consider English an academic subject. Consider it just solely a language. And You should try to find the beauty, try to have fun, live, laugh, love that language. And I think the important thing, just remember that every single day is an opportunity to learn. Goodbye.